is going on, everybody? This is Garrett. You probably noticed I'm so tired of saying Tears to Joy Ministries. So I'm just trying to say hello now. But I'll probably go back and forth with that. But the thing to remember is we got brand new people joining the channel every single day, and they don't know that our main website is tearstojoyministries.org. So I hate repeating this on 500 videos. I hate it. I hate being a robot, but we got brand new people joining every day. So praise God. Amen to that. This video was called, I think I Saw a Holy Angel. Listen to this story. Wow, listen to this. I was driving to the store the other day, and there was this homeless guy outside on the sidewalk. And he looked like a mess. I mean, he really did. I'm talking physically, people. He looked really badly, just really badly. And I rolled down my window and I said, "Hey, brother, I'm going to the store. What can I get you?" And I think he wanted some milk. He wanted some kind of special flavored milk. It sounded pretty good, whatever it was. Well, you know me, man, me and all my failures. I went into the store, I did all the shopping, and I didn't get his stuff. I didn't. And I came out, and I get into my car, and he was gone. So I zoomed down to the sidewalk, and what happened is he was leaving. So I zoomed by in my car, and I rolled down the window, and he's walking down the sidewalk really slowly. And I rolled down my window and I said, "Hey, what's going on? Why are you leaving? I was coming right back with your stuff." So I get out of the car and I said, "Brother, listen, I didn't get your milk. I'm sorry about that." And he just smiled, and he had a fantastic countenance on his face. And he started encouraging me. And he was very, very dirty. His clothes, his hair, his skin, his face. He looked like an absolute mess. And he smelled really badly. In fact, he smelled so badly that there were flies around him, following him. And he was so Christ-like and so positive and so encouraging. And I said, "Well, okay, look, I didn't get your milk and I didn't get this and that for you. I'm really sorry, but here's some money. If you want, you can go down to Burger King and go get dinner, and then here's some more money for tomorrow night." And he said, "Well, thank you, but do you mind if I go to the pizza place?" And I said, "Of course not. Go get whatever dinner you want." You see, at this point, I didn't realize he was probably an angel yet. And his countenance was perfect. His attitude was Christ-like. His way of speech, the way he talked to me, was Christ-like. And I don't say that very often. No, I don't. And his personality was Christ-like. And he smelled bad, and he smelled so bad that I need grace from God to work on this problem, because it bothers me. I need grace. He smelled so bad it bothered me, and I need to change. But listen, this video is not about me. It's about this guy that was most likely an angel. And you see, I was doing terrible. I'm battling addictions. I'm battling sinning. I'm battling failures, mess ups and mistakes. And I was doing terrible, and he saw that. And he said some amazing things to me. He didn't even know me. He didn't know a thing about me. I didn't say a single thing to him. Nothing. And he said, "You are super blessed by Jesus Christ." Then 20 seconds later, he said it again. He said, "Brother, cheer up. You are super blessed by Jesus Christ." Well, you see, now I wanted to test him, because now this talk is getting interesting. He knows things about me. He hinted at some things, like he knew some things about me, and I got really interested. And he had flies all around him, and he smelled, and he was dirty, and I was sad, and man, it was incredible. And he said this sentence about me, and I said, "Well, how did you know that?" And he just smiled, and I said, "Well, how do you know that?" And he just smiled, and I said, "But how do you know that about me?" And he said, "Look, man, I just know. Look, you are super blessed by Jesus Christ, and I want you people to know something. That is exactly what I needed to hear that day, because I was doing so badly. That's exactly what I needed to hear." He gave me encouragement and motivation, exactly what I needed to hear. And when I think about his countenance, when I think about his attitude, when I think about the things he knew about me in secret, when I think about the sentences he said to me, and if all of that wasn't enough, I see how sneaky God is. God made this person look extra messy, extra smelling bad, even flies all around him. I caught God on this one. This guy was an angel. I caught God on this one. Yeah, I know I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm not the quickest guy. I'm not the sharpest guy. But on this one, I caught Jesus sending an angel to me. And he came as a homeless person, and I really needed that. I really needed that. That was such a bad day, such a bad week, such a bad month for me. So as I say goodbye, does Jesus do this to you and me? Yes, he does. You have most likely interacted with angels pretending to be a human being. You most likely have. I believe I have. I've got a couple of videos on this. And one last thing, or two last things if you don't mind. I gave him a few things out of my car, and I said goodbye. I almost felt like crying. I said goodbye. I pulled down the street. I look back in my mirror. He's gone. I look at my other mirrors in my car. You see, I'm in my car. I pulled away a block or two. He's gone. I looked around, and he's gone. And I thought that was interesting. And then the last thing I'll mention is, about a week later, God's been reminding me about that. Or 2 weeks later, he's been reminding me. This happened about 2 weeks ago. And God's been reminding me. And this was a great experience. God taught me a lot about myself. God taught me a lot about him. God taught me a lot about the supernatural. And it's been a really good experience. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I am 100% sure that was a holy angel. I'm not going to do that. But I'm like 75 to 85% sure that that was an angel. And that was good. That was really good. All right, praise God.